So I quit my job. There's like no real good way to like just. You might as well just go right into it. Just like no hesitation. What's going on, guys? First of all, let's say Happy New Year. And this is finally me making another video with just me talking into the screen. No video game in the background, no nothing like that. I want to do more videos like this, and guess what? I will be, because that's what I want to do. And let's talk about what I want to do, because as I've been saying in a lot of videos, I've been working 2 jobs. I've been working 2 jobs for I think about 2 months now. And let me tell you, it is high-key garbage. It is too much stress. It is too much. You're exhausted a lot. And I was doing it just for extra income. I wasn't really doing it to make ends meet. Like, oh, God, I need this money. If I don't, I can't eat bologna or whatever like that. It wasn't really like something that I was like, well, let me see how much money I can make. And it's just not worth it. I mean, there are some people that definitely need to do that. I'm just not one of the people that necessarily need to do that. But more importantly so, I was working 2 jobs because I thought I would make more money. But I realized if I worked 1 job and just took in more hours, I would make as much as I was trying to work 2. So, I don't know why it took me until I had a couple conversations with a couple people like constantly asking me, you know, why do you keep working that job, or why are you working that job? And I said, well, you know, because and then, you know, I just stopped and I was like, wait, I get paid overtime if I work, but I would call out or I would refuse extra shifts because I was like, oh no, I got to go to this job. But the overtime I would make is more than the the hourly wage of what I was making at the other job. So why not just get the OT? Now, overtime's not promised. It's not, you're not always going to get overtime. But with this job, you pretty much do. So there's always someone calling out. There's always another shift somewhere else. Security, you can pretty much take over anyone's shift anywhere. Not anywhere, you know, I'm not going to fly out somewhere. But I think it's more important to, I mean, I could just take another shift in another place that's in my neighborhood or a little bit further out, 10-20 minute drive or something like that. And I'll get overtime based on my highest paid post. So even if I were to take like a minimum wage post, if it makes me overtime, I will still get paid my OT from the other job. So yeah, once I realized that, I was like, yo, what am I doing? Stressing out and working 2 jobs. I literally, like I said, I didn't have a day off for like 2 months. And even when I had a day off, technically, like in my schedule, it would have a day off. I would have to go somewhere at 12 a.m. So I would wake up one day, whatever time of the day I would, and then I'd have to go to sleep in the middle of the day, or else I would be too tired for the 12 a.m. shift. The 12 to like 8 a.m. I would be too tired. And in security, you will lose your job if you fall asleep. No, I'm not kidding. If you fall, like if you see like in the movies and stuff like that, you always see a security guard, they're asleep, and then the protagonist sneaks by. That is complete BS. I mean, not that it doesn't happen, but you will lose your job. You're paid guard. You're a guard, and you are guarding something. You are protecting something. People are relying on you to witness and report something that happens. So if you cannot do that, you will lose your job. Imagine you fall asleep and then like you wake up and the whole like thing is burning behind you. It's like, hey bro, what happened? It's like, I don't know, man. I was asleep. You think they're gonna let you keep the job? No, you're done. You're done, son. Good night. So with that being said, as far as that's for the channel, for the YouTube channel, what that's gonna mean is that there's going to be a lot more uploads. I'm not just gonna do Epic 7 and Knights Chronicles. Shadowverse is gonna come back. I definitely gonna get Smash on here as well. And there's gonna be more stuff like this. Just general discussion stuff coming back to the channel. I know some people were kind of missing that in comparison. I wanted to do more of it, but I did not have the time to do it. I had like hour, 2 hours to make a video. Now, when that means is I have an hour and 2 hours to make it, render it, upload it, thumbnail it, and do all of that and then get it out to you guys. So that takes a while, and that's if I even make a real quick video. If I actually want to do a good video or put some editing into it, I didn't have the time to do that. So in 2019, New Year's resolution, not really even a resolution. I want to just be more consistent on the things that I was doing already. I was already doing good YouTube videos. I want to make them better, but I need time to do that. If you want to work on anything, you have to invest time. You can't be working 4 or 5, 2, 3, 4 jobs, whatever, and expect your career, the thing that you want to do, to really magically start getting better. You have to invest time, and that takes risk, that takes sacrifice, and you have to know to do that, or else nothing's gonna happen. So this is me taking my risk. It's not the biggest risk in the world. I know what I have to still do financially to make sure my bills are paid, so that's nice. And if I ever get into any type of financial instability, we just pick up another job, but it's going to be something that's not retail, because that was my second job, is retail, and it's just too much work. It's not worth it. And now I'm looking at the transgender guy, woman, I guess transgender woman in the GameStop, and it's like, that's retail. That's retail. People mad at you for whatever reason they feel like. That is retail in a nutshell, and I can't deal with that. I'm going on 30 years old. I refuse to have someone just mad at me for no reason. I can't. just not even, like, if I mess up, oh, you can yell at me all you want, but I'll fix any issue I make. But people could just be mad at you. Oh, your machines are down? Yo, fuck you. Like, wait, I didn't even do anything. I'm not the machine. I didn't do that to the machine. Oh, what your coupons don't work? Oh, fuck you. Like, what? That's not even me. I didn't write that. I didn't make the rules that way. Like, people will legitimately want you to lose your job for $5. They will specifically ask you to do stuff to work it in their favor, even if it would cost you your job, because what you're doing it's against the rule. It's like, this coupon does not work, ma'am, it does not work. And they'll be like, we'll make it work. I'll be like, no. Like, what are you doing? Like, they do the same thing at a security job. I watch a gated community, so it's like, hey, can I go take a drive around the community? And I'm like, no. They'd be like, come on, it won't take me that long. And until I tell them it's gonna risk my job, then like, oh, okay, I understand. Like, wait, what do you think I was saying no for? Because I didn't want you to be inside? What kind of dumb shit? I don't understand sometimes, man. Like, people are crazy. They're crazy. So I would prefer, at least in the other situation, where, when you're a guard, everyone respects what you say. When you work retail, they don't. So I want to be respected, and a guard is usually respected. And I'm just tired of just all the hectic stress that it comes. I'm a chill dude. I'm not a big yell or angry kind of guy. So let me just be chill. That's it. And that's just a quick announcement. I just wanted to say, some people know that this is a really bigger announcement than other people. Some people are going to just like fly by like, oh, that's cool, he quit a job, whatever. But it's actually big for me because I never really wanted to work 2 jobs. I've actually avoided working 2 jobs for like a couple of years or so, because I was like, I really don't want to be that tied down. And then I did it, and it sucked. So if I ever have to go back to it, then I'll go back to it. But with that being said, there's something that I've been also avoiding, and then again, I'm just going to do it because we just got to take risk out here. I am going to start up a Patreon, and that will have its own separate video, what you guys get out of it, if I am able to afford some type of prizes. It's mostly going to be stuff that, like, obviously you're going to get your name and video and stuff like that, and maybe choice of game, like, or choice of, like, if it's like Epic 7 or something like that, or Nice Chronicle, or you can tell me what character to review. Something small like that, nothing that I want to save when I have more ability to do more content, that I can be like, oh, I'll make a video for you guys specifically. But that's a little bit too far out, because I don't want to get pinned down to doing content I don't want to do. That's not the point of the channel. So I want to have the ability, if you are able to support me or anything that you like within the content of the streams and the channel or the YouTube channel, feel free. I want to give you guys the option to do that, because I saw what it is if you just want to work and slave away for no reason. It's just not good. Not everyone is meant to do that, and I truly 100% believe that now. Not everyone is meant to work multiple jobs to make ends meet, or just to have multiple. I am a content creator. That is what I am. That is what I do, and I can't really see myself doing anything else. And if you don't make progression towards that, you will just be miserable. You'll be depressed, and I think that's why a lot of people are mentally unstable, because they want to do other things with themselves. It could be romance. It doesn't have to always be financial. Just being around the right people, doing what you want to do, or making strides to doing it, and you'll find yourself a lot happier. Like, I'm even more happier just making this video. Regardless if people help on the Patreon, regardless if people care if I quit my job, regardless of anything, it just feels good to know that I'm making steps in the direction that I want. Now, I can take steps and walk straight off a damn cliff, but at least I wanted to go in that direction. I don't want to walk off a cliff and I didn't even want to walk that way. Do you know how bad that feels if you fell off a cliff and you're like, damn, I didn't even want to walk this way. I didn't even want to go to the right. I wanted to go diagonal. But I didn't go diagonal because the world, everyone else around me was like, no, you got to go to the right, baby. Why do you think you can go diagonal? Why do you think you could be so cool like that? It's like, that's not what I wanted, to just go diagonal. That was just what I'm going diagonal. So let me know in the comment section if you going diagonal too. Let me know what you guys' resolutions are, if you have any, if you are still doing your last year's resolution, but you're still working towards it, whatever, because not everything is supposed to be done within a year, which is why I don't like the whole idea of New Year's resolution, because some stuff takes years. It takes years to build up stuff. And I mean, you can make a resolution and then build upon it, whatever, but just saying, not everything, Rome wasn't built in a day, even, whatever, that's a stupid quote. But what are you trying to do? Are you trying to be a content creator, lawyer, doctor, rapper, producer, whatever you're trying to do? Just keep doing it. Take time aside to do it, then slowly make even more time to keep doing it, and then make even more time to do it, and then eventually you'll see that you'll be doing that full time, and there won't be any other random BS job. It will just be that, and you just got to stick through it.